Welcome back, my friends. From Iran, we just had Ashiganeha by Arash Fouladvand right here on the channel, and many people laughed. That reaction. It was crazy. A lot of attention on this video. I think it's right now already my #1 video on this channel, most watched, if the maybe the second or third, but somewhere right there. I got more recommendations, and people asked me to react on Néy Nâmé by from the same concert with Vahid, I think it's Vahid, or Taj, by Taj, Sara, Naeini, and Nigina Amonqulova. This is what I'm gonna take a look at today. I translated the poem that is right here in the video description, so I think it's a poem. I don't think it's the lyrics. Maybe it's the lyrics, but I think it's a poem. That's actually what it said in the translation by Rumi, Masnavi Ma'navi, first book, the beginning. This is what I translated. The thing seems to be about love in the first place, so about the meaning of love, the meaning of bonds, and how love and bonds, of course, goes hand in hand. Talks about greediness, that people who face love, who are in love and live that, don't need to be greedy. Yeah, what it's basically about. So a lot of metaphors involved, but we're gonna take a look at the music first. Of course, you're gonna see my reaction after the intro.
Was ist ein Sternschauer? Suche das versteckte Schöne, kein Taucher. Unser Stern erstrahlt glockenhell. Und das.
If you want to support me, you can in the near future get a channel membership on this channel. I just want to mention this. I will try this out. I don't know how it works yet. I never did this in all my years of YouTube, but I will try this out. Don't know what I will give the people, but definitely that they get faster access to the videos, so they can watch the videos earlier on this channel. We're gonna get probably emojis, logos and stuff like that, maybe the names getting mentioned of the subscribers. So although we will see, but I just want to mention that I will try this out. I just sent an approach to YouTube, so this is what we're gonna expect. I hope I get support by you. This will really help me out. Yeah, not in a financial super bad situation, but compared to other people who live in my country, I'm like the lowest that is actually possible, you could say like that. But yeah, I know like I absolutely don't expect people from Iran who live in Iran to give me money. I rather expect maybe from people who live abroad who have enough to spend a little. So this is what I expect, but enough talking. We're gonna get into the song and check this out. That was June 7th. Whoa, wait a second. That's actually interesting. In Paris, 2024, 7th and 8th of June, this what was performed.
با درود و خوش آمد به تماشاگران عزیز. 817 سال با مولانا.
Bro, I swear, Persian is so beautiful. Just when I heard her talking, I'm getting like a warm feeling around my heart, I swear, like for real.
با همراهی بزرگترین گروه کور فارسی زبان در اروپا.
فارسی.
کورال بهار و ارکستر فیلارمونیک پاریس شرقی. تکخوان‌ها سارا نائینی، وحید تاج و نگینا آمون.
Vahid Taj. I think people told me I said his name wrong. So that's why I'm confused. But Vahid Taj, that's what she actually said right here.
رهبر آرش فولادوند.
By the way, the singer in the colorful dress is probably, I think it's Nigina Amonqulova. You told me she's from Tajikistan, and that's actually interesting because I usually only have artists from Iran right here on the channel, but I understand because you have yeah, it's a neighboring country. Tajikistan is, I think, a neighboring country to Iran. They have connected culture stuff. I understand kind of. I think they speak Persian in Tajikistan as well? Would be interesting for me to know, just as a detail, you know.
گوش میکنیم به قطعه نی نامه، شعر از مولانا، آهنگساز و رهبر آرش فولادوند، تکخوان‌ها سارا نائینی، نگینا امانقلووا و
Nigina Amonqulova.
وحید تاج.
Vahid Touch. Okay. They're the artists. Okay, so first of all, the rhythm already very interesting. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1. They skip one half note. They basically it's a 7/8 beat, if that makes sense. Like they skip the last beat of out of those, you know. Okay, okay. Rhythmically already very interesting. It sounds royal. It sounds so royal, I swear. Bro, I have to say, I already feel the love. I feel the joy. I feel this is what they transport. They transport the joy. They transport good feeling, good emotion, hope. All these positive emotions that we maybe have to lessen or daily life, you know, is perfect. I love to hear positive music that's raising your mood. Yeah, I love it.
من به هر جمعیتی نالان شده جفت بدحالان و خوشحالان شده جفت خوشحالان
Oh, they got a crazy breath right there. That was long. Yeah, it's celebration. It feels like celebration, you know. Celebration or wedding, like from what I know from Asian music, it feels like it's about a wedding, or at least, yeah, I mean, love is obviously the topic, but to getting involved into a relationship, you know, stuff like this how it just feels when I listen to it, you know. Sara Naeini. Incredible high tones. She seems to have a very high voice. Maybe I didn't have her on a radar on Ashiganeha, or maybe she had a different kind of performance, but she really peaks out right here so far. Wow, that was intense as well. The skills, but the voice control and yeah, really good. I think we can take a first look at the poem. I just want to split this a little because it's a little longer than the other poem we had in the other reaction. Listen to this reed, how it laments. It tells of separation's torment, since they cut me from the reed bed. Men and women have bewailed my sound. So reed is actually like this plant thing that grows in the water, like in the where it's not, the water is not that deep, in lakes and stuff. So man and woman have bewailed, and it's talking about separation. So it starts off a little bit with pain, like a pain of maybe love, lack of love. Yeah, whoever's distant from their origin seeks again the days of reunion. I wonder how origin is meant right here, because it can mean where you're born, where you got raised up, basically, or it can be the bonds, like that you're originate with, like your family. I have mourned in every gathering, with the sorrowful and the joyful alike, with the happy and the miserable alike. I desire a chest torn apart by longing, to reveal the detailed pain of desire. So it's talking about this this, as I said, this pain of desire here in the first place, the pain of love, to yearning for something that you might not be able to get. And if you aren't loved, you feel either emptiness or a horrific pain. I feel like every person needs love in some way in their life. Everyone is their own friend by their own guest. They have not sought my secrets from within. My secret is not far from my lament, but the eye and ear lack that light. So yeah, here in the beginning, rather negative, or yeah, basically the poet Rumi knows what he needs, and that is love, and he doesn't have that in this very moment he's writing that, or at least he's describing a person who doesn't have that. The body is not separate from the soul, nor the soul from the body. We can't escape our body, we can't escape our needs from our body and our soul. They're always connected together. Yet no one sees the soul's command. This cry of the reed is fire, not wind. Whoever does not have this fire is not wind. And right here we have the metaphor of fire and wind. So fire is the burning desire, or the burning pain in your heart, and the wind would the wind is the metaphor right here. The wind, of course, makes the fire bigger. Of course, it can make the pain bigger, but wind can also I think that is actually how it's meant right here. This cry of the reed is fire, not wind. Cry of the reed. Interesting choice of metaphors. But we should continue right here, because we're gonna need to.
آتش است این بانگ نایون نیست باد، هم که این آتش ندارد نیست باد. آتش عشق است کاندر نی فتاد، جوشش عشق است کاندر می فتاد.
I just want to mention, because we have right here not 4 but 5 beats. The scheme has been broken up in the way that he stretches like it's an additional how you call this, part of the rhythm. I don't know how you explain this, but like we have still this 8/7, like with the 7/8 with the 7 beats, but on top of that we have this repeated not 4 but 5 times. 4 would be usual for usual music, but we have it 5 times. So interesting in the terms of rhythm. Once again, it getting stretched so the singer can hold a long tone right here in the end, what White Touch is doing right here. And we're going a little bit back because I feel like this high point of the song somehow, it seems like it.
جوشش عشق است کاندر می فتاد
نی حریف هر که از یاری برید پرده هایش پرده های مادری نی حریف هر که از یاری برید پرده هایش پرده های مادری.
Wow. And again 7/8, but now we have this repeated 3 times. Before it was 5, now it's 3 times. Again, not 4 how it's been usual. Yeah, very strong in this part right here, how they were singing together like in the duet. Really good. That's beautiful piano right there. Love the keys. Wow. I'm getting sad. Holy heck, my heart. Ooh, goosebumps. Okay, so this felt like, now really using that picture, like the ship sailing through a storm. How it started, the ship was sailing, there was still nice weather, nothing about it. Then the storm arrived, thunderstorm arrived. There were big waves everywhere. The crew was doing everything to keep the ship going, water everywhere. And then right here where it went down, the storm flattened and came to an end. This is how it felt to me. This was the picture I had in front of my mind. Bro. Whew. Holy heck.
روزها گر رفت گو رواق نیست تو بیمانی آن کی جز تو پاک نیست هر کی جز ماهی زیابش سیر شد هر کی بیروزیست روزش دیر شد من بگسل باش آزاده پسر چند باشی بند سیم و بند زر کوزه چشم حریصان پر نشد تا صدف مانع نشد پر نشد هر که را جامعه زشتی چار شد موزه حفظایی به کلی بار شد شاد باشه عشق خوش سودای ما ای طبیب جمله علتهای ما.
Bro. Holy heck. Hey bro, can you see that? Actually, I think you can't see it, but yeah, goosebumps all over the place. And again, I have tears in my eyes. What is going on with this performance? Look, I really don't have this often, but again, I'm getting like tears in my eyes. This moment where they raised their voice with the choir, and I actually want to mention their name as well, the Bahar Choir. Fantastic, fantastic. Together with Nigina Amonqulova. Wow, wow, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Now we can, I think, go a little bit more for the poem. It is the fire of love, the resins did not fall. The boil of love, the resins did not fall. The reed is the companion of anyone cut off from help. It veils have torn the veils of our concealment. If days pass, do not fear. Stay, for there is none but you who is pure. Whoever is tired of water but a fish, whose days are long without sustenance. So I kind of understand it a little bit like this because it's very metaphoric. It's not that easy. There are a lot of pages with the reed, the veils, concealment, the fish. So all of this is kind of are different metaphors for being cut off from love. I think that is what we can say, being cut off, to be hopeless as well. If days pass, do not fear. So it speaks about not to fear the lack and the loneliness, all this kind of stuff. Untie the bond, be free, O sun. How long will you be bound by copper, wire, and gold? The cup of the greedy's eye is never full. Until the shell is satisfied, the pearl won't settle. Interesting, it's talking about very, very valuable materials, copper, wire, gold, the pearl. So it describes this has no value if you don't have love. So this is kind of what I understand. So if you take it like that, all this money, all what you own is nothing if you don't have bonds. If you're not if you don't have a bond to a person or to different people, the money has no worth. So whoever's garment is torn by love, they are completely free from greed and flaw. Be joyful, O our beloved love, O healer of all causes. So they're praising love. They're praising love as the medicine for our soul, for our heart. This is kind of very obvious in this part. We're going for the rest of the poem at the end. That's what we're gonna do. Women voices are so beautiful, I swear. Wow.
با لب دمساز خود گر جفتمی همچون ای من گفتنی ها گفتمی.
He's crying as well.
که او از هم زبانی شد جدا بی زبان شد گرچه دارد صد نوا.
چون نباشد عشق را پروای او چه مرغی من بی پروای من چگونه گوش دارم پیش و پس چون نباشد نور یارم پیش و پس.
That's so beautiful.
عشق خواهد که این سخن بیرون بود آینه غماز نبود چون بود آینه دانی چرا غماز نیست زان که زرگار از رخش ممتاز نیست. من گسل باش آزادی پسر چند باشی بند سیم و بند زن کوزه
Whoa, how is this even possible? Wow, wow. Oh. Let's be real. Okay, I'm a little bit sick right now anyways. So, I kind of, yeah, I don't know. No, it's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely stunning. Like you can listen to something like this again and again and again. You will always find perfect things about it. It's the peak of music. This is the peak of music. I'm telling you right here. It's not getting better than this. Whew. Holy heck. Yeah, I guess. Wait a second. So the rest of the poem, we need to go for this. So, if I betrayed my beloved with my lips, like the reed, I speak what I must say. Whoever is separated from companionship becomes voiceless, though they have hundreds melodies. So separated from companionship, very obvious right here. So we need these bonds. Once again, we become voiceless if you don't have bonds. Since love has no concern for them, they remain like a bird without feathers. So what is financial freedom if you don't have people around you who are precious to you? You know, what is that for a bird? You are a bird, yeah, you are free to do what you want, but you have no one. You're a bird without feathers. How can I keep my mind straight forward and back when the light of my beloved is not before me or behind? Love desires that these words come forth. The mirror that reveals secrets is not hidden. Do you know why the mirror is not revealing? Because it has no stain to hide its shine. Untie the bond, be free, O sun. How long will you be bound by copper, wire, and gold? So we had this already. We see right here, what is actual freedom? I think that is what it's a little bit about right here in the end. Freedom is not just you can go anywhere you want, you can buy anything you want, you can... That is not the actual freedom. The freedom is if you... in you. It's in your heart. The freedom is in your heart, and that is what makes your soul free. Your body, the freedom of your body is something different, of course, but your soul to be free is something different. And of course we found out, and that is very obvious, soul and body are always connected to each other. They cannot be depleted. Is that the wrong word? Cut off. You know, cut off. That's what I mean. Whoever's garment is torn by love, they are completely freed from greed and flaw. Be joyful, O our beloved love, O healer of all causes. So, main message, be joyful and grateful to your beloved person or your precious people that you have. Be grateful and let it happen as well, you know. Let the healing process happen, you know. Very beautiful poem, as I said, by Rumi, Masnavi Ma'navi, first book, the beginning. That is the poem. And yeah, I'm not sure, as I said, if that were the actual lyrics that they were singing, or if it's just the the idea for the whole performance. If they maybe took parts from this in the lyrics, I can't read Persian, so I can't verify that, but it's in the video description, and I think it would actually fit from the substance, like from the mass of lyrics. I think it would fit actually. Yeah. Anyways. Once again, maybe if you see this, there's already a channel membership available, so thank you very much if you're going for this. Right here you can find my reaction on Ashiganeha. It was very emotional as well. Right here you can find music from myself if you want to check it out, and we see you next time. Bye bye and Khoda Hafiz.